I may face some backlash for this. Was it too predictable? Did it surprise where it could? We will find out. This is AM Talks WWE. Let's talk Backlash in France. I'm going to start off with talking about the matches and my thoughts on them, followed up by mentioning the notable moments of this show and my overall thoughts. In the first match, the Bloodline defeated Randy Orton and Kevin Owens with a Samoan spike to Owens from a debuting Tanga Loa. It was a chaotic match with SmackDown GM Nick Aldis making it a street fight when the match had a brawl before the bell even rung. Randy Orton part of an intense stipulation, and I appreciate Randy for being a part of this match. It was high energy and a great way to start off the show, leaving us with a good ending, but with some questions as well. A debuting Tanga Loa. Interested to see where this goes next. In our second match, we have Bayley defeating Naomi and Tiffany Stratton with a roll-up victory to retain the WWE Women's Championship. This match over-delivered with all three women putting on a fast-paced match when from a distance, it looked like any three of those women could walk out champion. Tiffany Stratton shined for her first main roster title match and is rapidly becoming someone who could win sooner rather than later. In our third match, we have Damian Priest defeating Jey Uso with a Super South of Heaven chokeslam to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. Iconic entrance from Jey Uso leading into the match. Yeet! The crowd reacted to every action back and forth between Uso and Damian Priest. This match gave us that slight hope that Jey Uso could walk out champion, and it made it more intriguing. Better than expected match. In our fourth match, we have Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair defeating the Kabuki Warriors with a KOD onto Kairi Sane to become the new Women's Tag Team Champions. This match was okay and put on some great athletic moves by Cargill and Bianca. Asuka tried to make the most of it, and Kairi Sane struggled in certain spots. However, the ending was great, with Jade and Bianca looking like the team in the women's division. In our fifth match, in the main event of Backlash 2024 in France, we have Cody Rhodes defeating AJ Styles with a Crossroads to retain the undisputed WWE Championship. This match delivered for a main event spot while being a back and forth match, showcasing the in-ring work. Predictable result, yes, but it did well for both competitors. Match had a strong finisher at the end, and it was well done. Let's talk about some of the notable moments for Backlash in France. In terms of notable moments, the first match had some insane spots with chairs and tables. The debut of Tanga Loa makes this more interesting, and I'm glad this was able to provide some sort of a moment for a standard show on paper. The crowd made this arena sound like a full-on stadium and memorable with the sheer passion this French fan base has. The crowd received noise complaints on the SmackDown before this show, and probably got more noise complaints while Backlash was happening. Overall, France was full of electricity, giving each match something to remember in terms of energy and crowd involvement. Match quality was on point, directly to the in-ring action in terms of pacing, allowing the wrestlers more time in the ring. However, John Cena not making an appearance or helping during the Bloodline interference was a missed opportunity, knowing that Cena was in France. Also, the match card's match order was something that just doesn't sit right with me. How does a Women's Tag Team Championship match go after a match with a bigger story in the Bloodline saga? Going after a Women's WWE Championship match and going after a World Heavyweight Championship match. I get that Bianca and Jade are major stars, but it was for the women's tag title at the end of the day, and it had no reason to go right before the main event. This match should have been the second match or in the middle. I may receive some backlash for this, but the show did a great job in execution. This is AM Talks WWE. Thanks for tuning in.